is not.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Yes?
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional the Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. A Kithrak silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich.
Have a lot on my mind, and, well, in it. Never a dull moment.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Have a look. all set, are you? Decadent delights.
Hear me.
So loud.
Slow down. Caress is caress.
Also it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
I can't hear you.
Don't be such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Shires's Caress is a professional.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 of them.
Shires's Caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner,
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Father, give me strength. You are safe, my love.
We can get in.
I'm here. I won't let any... You two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
The neighbours are talking out their asses.
That took the edge off.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Shires's Caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, pinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it. Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down. You won't come out of this alive without him. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, The Illithid Empire returns, and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due. I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
You know, I was an artificer in another life.
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
How about the flop house?
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh cat.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Safe, my love. My father give me strength. I won't let anything happen to you.
Nothing fishy but my faces. Get looking for a loving heart.
Whoa. Slow down, sweetie. Take it.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasure.
Santelons is up those stairs.
Wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
So the Harpers are waiting too.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watch of power for the first time.
Yes, darling, it's very
My heart flutters at the thought.
leather-like.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
Not this again.
Brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Welcome to Danthilon's dance. Don't draw any trouble on old Enthar. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key. You seem a nice sort, so I'll assume the insult was accidental.
Entharl's no Harper, and claims no love for those who are. But he's been known to shelter us when we need it.
Entarl has been known to charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today.
To buy?
You're already my favorite. A pleasure. Jakira needs more friends like you. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
Trust no one. Let's keep to the shadows.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Keep a blade close.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Father, watch it through me. Must have been 10 lengths.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Let us show them how it's done.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Whatever it takes.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Ah, clever cub. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me. The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
Be quick.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Done.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Baalists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind that Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low, and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now. Of course. Just the one?
Give up a kidney for...
your lot have cracked another bloody cask,
They're dead, Entharl. Doppelgangers were using them as bait.
Seems they snared more than they could skin in you. Did Geraldus survive?
Alive. But he'll need some time to recover.
I'll tuck the boy up tight till he's ready to get back to harboring. What will you do?
Continue the hunt.
Aye. Silly question, I suppose.
Sounds like you've left some buddies to bury. Plus side, Enthal pays overtime.
We're shopping for a suit. Eris, remember?
The Velveteen Elixir.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
Yes? There might be, but... it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Yes? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
I fought proudly alongside Harpers once. But it seems we cannot place our trust in them now. Not while Orin has their ranks infiltrated.
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events, but one we must take in our stride. Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. With pleasure.
Fate, dost thou require a new app? The girl has left to hew her own path. She left you a letter. Thou couldst read it, or thou couldst not. Hast thou other business?
What to do?
still alive, so that's progress.
Lost in thought.
All right, what now?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
Yes! You've got a you want. Thank you, thank you.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
I'm just a cat. But please, why are you so nosy? Nothing good, I don't think. She was so... Please, don't. Yenna is my best friend.
Queen Vlaakith. Scrum!
You are Hasharlok, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlok, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great Dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Please.
soldier. My engine... it hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods. With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever... Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. With who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. Keeping very well, I hope?
So, it seems that Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Of course.
I suppose you've...
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Lae'zel has been ostracized by her queen. Why should she not feel bitter?
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. We take the Orphic hammer from Raphael's lair. Orpheus Tafki Nazin.
I brought my own pairing.
We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? There's no accounting for taste. You may find my selection somewhat misaligned with your particular preferences. I must say, I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Bish.
Give to me the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Let's go to Khan's Gulf. He has the most powerful scent. It's perfect for a show.
Over here! Me! This armor was poison. Put him up! Put him up! Wait! I wasn't really gonna fight you. I was just trying something out. My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
I had no lesson.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Ugh. If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, Calm's Gums has you covered. Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember.
No one back home will ever believe this. Let's get going.
No, that's not quite right.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Roar, are you scared? Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you? Yes! Nobber has found his calling! Maybe not.
Repairs and alterations available.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear! Happy birthday to you! What do you think? Am I a good bard? Oh, I don't have one of... Bless us with your gentle, no, holy, spirit. No, soul, no, spirit. Your powers, your divine powers. Wait, no, come back!
Fabulous, Sendel. It's perfect for a show.
Aha! You fell for it! I'm pretending to be a dog. Everyone likes dogs. You liked me? Oh, happy day! Behold, mundane meddler, you step in the domain of a master speller. For I am to be the most mighty wizard. W-I-Z-A-R-D. Wizard. That wasn't it. What? Know any fiendish philanthropists? Fickle fey financiers? Eldritch employers? I want to make a pact. My soul? I have to give up my soul to become a warlock?
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
such a bargain.
Honey,
We can't return
Two
it.
doses.
2? That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your...
Dinner with your folks.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you're working on. No screw
Yes,
telling.
but they were...
No door
Which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
Greetings, citizen Fluffington.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. I'll shove your book somewhere vile and dark if you don't stop wasting my time. Good try, but no. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens.
You want past?
Let me guess, you need something.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only. Gortash has got all the protection he needs. I've got a long road ahead.
He merely offered patronage. The Gondians built this
She
deal.
has the most fabulous scent.
Yes, but they
It's
were...
perfect for a shirt.
Which makes him the inventor.
It's just a blessing to need something on our side.
Food shortages. Rationing. We can't leave anything to chance.
Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone as you rest is caressed deserves
Great. We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Safe, my love. I'm here.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. You're welcome. This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here. Need anything? Pleasure doing business.
Music and all-round pleasant folks.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren.
And they won't let us in this. The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation.
Sir, good. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone, the landlord. Sir Frago Antuna.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up.
We're warm and safe.
Oh,
You
safe,
seem to know a
my
good deal
love.
about our condition, Gale.
I'm here. Frank, I won't let anything happen to you.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
Scaring your regulars off, Zorn.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Wait, we can find
Oh, the gods, truly this ultimate.
It's just unpleasant to need something like this.
whatever for. Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it.
Well, we're shopping.
Trying to climb up one, you madman!
With my parents, remember?
How else was I supposed to see them?
These things have stayed interesting.
Glad to see I'm not the... Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlakith's manipulations. I question the wisdom of... I'll be here in...
Yes. Drinks. What fun.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Watch your back.
No one stopped me yet.
How else was I supposed to see the rock? We can't return there.
How delicious.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel lodge.
Yes, but they were him the inventor. How about we settle the Gondians and...
No one back home will ever believe this.
To meet my mother and father.
If it ain't broke, it's 'cause we already helped you fix it.
Give up a kidney for a tour of the Steel Watch Foundry. The stitch.
What does
Hey,
he
you
so
Imagine seeing
In a word,
Darling, it's very...
like what?
I don't know, but I'll know it when I see it.
You haven't even got inside yet.
All safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do.
And all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
Always this same old song.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great. We can bunk with 10 other people and pay that.
a dull moment.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room. You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got
You will
private
when you met
rooms,
the drought.
music, and all-round pleasant folk. Oh, Father, give me strength.
And they're
She
British.
has the most fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
That watcher sent him flying.
This armor was... Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 legs.
Told me the armor was a bulb.
Believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
I could wear it to dinner with folks. How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Wearing armor. Didn't he climb on that and fall?
Crises!
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
It's because we already helped you fix it!
No. Imperial from patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on Gondians and Gortash?
You're getting hammered, you're getting nailed. We've got the tool for the job.
Give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
No hesitation.
My heart flutters at the thought.
To see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They thrust.
Spellcasting has caught this guard's eye. Time to explain yourself or face the con. You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Twist.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells. You were witnessed assaulting someone.
Have to keep going. Never a dull moment. my way.
No better moment.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Survival is all that matters. You'll be stronger than ever.
Red in tooth and claw.
Concentrate.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Did you see how far that watching threw me? It must have been 10 legs.
It's hard to follow. I believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Be careful. I'm bagged.
You're not wearing.
How else was I supposed to see them?
My mother and father.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Nah, the place is crawling with watchers. The Duke's safer than a snail in a steel shell. Good try, but no. Special occasion.
A long way to go still.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Nah, the place is crawling with watchers. The Duke's safer than a snail in a steel shell. Good try, but no. Ordination is what?
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something.
No entry today. Special occasion.
Did you see how far that watching threw me?
What am I to do?
I believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Nah, the place is crawling with watchers. The Duke's safer than a snail in a steel shell. Good try, but no.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. Your head.
Deafening silence. Did Wint they speak?
pin the inventor.
How about we settle on Gondians and Gortash invented them?
Wearing armor to make my mother and father.
You were witnessed assaulting someone.
Imagine seeing a watcher power for the first time.
Greetings, citizen.
No invite. No.
Not everyone subs.
My tools can fix anything.
You were witnessed assault.
What's next?
Guard prepares to attack. Damn you.
Time to kill.
to let up.
Take you.
I'm ready.
Emperor.
Keep your distance, darling.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
call and I answer.
Someone there? What a day. What now?
Imagine seeing your watch upon for the first time. My heart flutters at the thought.
You witnessed a...
Be vigilant.
Murdered someone in view of a guard.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
I'm ready.
Someone there? With pleasure.
What to do? Can't give up now.
You might as well lock the cell. You're too late. It's over.
Floric? Oh, what have they done to you?
I don't speak of myself, High Harper. I speak of the city itself. We came too late. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Alder Ravengard's husk. Empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. You might have unlocked my cell, but there's no escape from this place.
The Fist can go hang themselves. We're getting you out.
I'll give you credit. I'm drowning in tears, and you hold out a fist. Alder would have done the same. When the people need a miracle, he said, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Lead me from my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Well done. Lead the way.
Trust no one. Just like old times. The softest touch.
Still alive, so that's progress.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way. Oh, for Balduran's sake, leave.
For a skeleton key.
Let's get going.
hardly a challenge.
Looking ahead.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
We went through all that trouble to get inside, and now Gortash invites us to see him.
Audience chamber.
I can't really glaze that pizza.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fist. Trade. Do I look like this equipment isn't for sale? It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Fine. Keep your boots on. That lot of use that hunk of junk was. Keeping me safe, were you? Useless. People used to respect the Fist.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've...
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Please
Pretend
make
I
your
was
way
happy.
to the...
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Is
We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
2 more fists for the cost of that.
You've been seeing the flames and we're still here.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Almost believed you this time.
Is expecting you. The people. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Calm down, dear.
Is expecting
It
you.
won't happen.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I can't really glaze that pizza.
Junk
It wasn't even
stomping
hurt.
around. Who needs them?
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Inside.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father, the Dead Three's puppet. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining a splendid shin. I'd hate for him to miss. Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Now's not the time for wandering. You can explore once I'm out of Worm's Rock.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
Don't be so quick with your gratitude, Counselor. All we have done is send you back into the battle.
And reminded me why I fight in the first place. Truly, thank you. When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I will travel to the upper city. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. Correct your tone, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Her assassins hunt you even now. They are very efficient killers. Even someone with your talents should take heed. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly, just. Now, come. Be witness. as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
What glory, our city.
Soldier?
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. We need all three stones to command the brain. It matters little in what order we obtain them, or how. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword.
A shapeshifter infiltrating our number. Like a cuckoo creeping into the nest. A dire threat, if Gortash indeed spoke the truth.
If Gortash is to be believed, then even our camp isn't safe from Orin's influence. You might want to confirm the veracity of his claim, or at least clean up the mess.
An imposter in our ranks. If this is true, it could be anyone. You, me... Well, not me, I know who I am. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he can see reason.
Our camp houses an imposter then. Say nothing. Trust no one. Not even me. You've no room.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I... I brought my own paring...
Neither seen nor heard. It's a mild larceny. Very quiet. A little chicanery.
With a lot on my mind, and, well, in it. No time to rest.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You. I discovered you. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now. I still have hot blood in my veins. Nature gifted us our desires and the means to act on them. But we muddied its beautiful simplicity with rules, social strictures, clothes. So, I am not bound to nature. I am unbound in nature. I want more than to fight at your side or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Why else would you have been so concerned about whether I had a lover before? But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more. You have bonded with Shadowheart, body and soul. Her scent lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with her consent. And perhaps someday, her participation. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You're talking about Halcyon, aren't you? I don't blame you. It'd take a cold heart and cobwebbed loins to ignore him. But what exactly did you have in mind? Bold of you to ask. Some might take the suggestion very badly. Luckily for you, I don't count among their number. If you have a chance to climb Mount Halcyon, well, I'd be cruel to deny you. I'll be waiting to hear the details afterwards. I understand. Feel free to have your fun. Perhaps I'll have mine. Was there anything else? Besides your increasingly complex love life? Of course. Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
Did you find time to speak with your partner? A potentially delicate topic, I understand. Indeed. I had feared a life in service of Shah might have narrowed her mind, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. There is more to her than even she knows, I feel. Now we will have each other, but not just each other. Our hearts are free to roam, together or apart, as nature designed. Now, I need to restrain myself until we're afforded a quiet moment. Seek your bedroll when you are ready, but do not expect much sleep.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
An imposter in our camp. We must identify them. And quickly. Without trust, our fellowship is doomed to wither and die.
Yes?
Soldier?
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
What word, my love? This place is not for me, perhaps. But with you by my side, and the shadow curse of fading memory, I shall keep my head high.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Yes? Yes? You're sure?
You truly are a feast for my eyes. Nature outdid itself with you. Did you wish to speak? Then you'll have me. Lead on.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I brought my own pair.
For a while, after the Shadow Curse was lit, I thought that nature would heal and balance. Yet since we neared the city, I've seen more and more signs. If such sorrows are the fruits of civilization, perhaps there can be no true balance between it and nature. I hope not. That poor girl, Yenna. This city will devour her as sure as any wild predator would do. Be it, society should be judged based on how they treat their most vulnerable. I sensed you would. A problem for another day, perhaps. At least we took Yenna in off the streets. But there are many more out there.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Archduke Gortash.
Something's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. The way they look at you. Judging you. I don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watchers to theirs.
Something's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. The way they look at you. Judging you. I don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watchers to theirs.
Something's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. The way they look at you. Judging you. I don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watchers to theirs.
Something's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. The way they look at you. Judging you. I don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watchers to theirs.
Something's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. The way they look at you. Judging you. I don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watchers to theirs.
did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it. Raven Guard's good as dead. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life.
Really won't feel it. God, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world. Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home. I suppose I am. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid. One grand victory may not be enough to absolve a host of small failures. That is where true leadership lies. Not in winning a single vast battle, but in fighting 1,000 smaller ones. Making 10,000 difficult decisions. Finding balance where none seems possible. Day after day. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid. To be a leader. Still, though, I cannot help but wonder if there was more I could have done. Perhaps, Oakfather willing, I may yet have the chance someday. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long, I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
I just hope somewhere has good dwarven beer. Don't think I'll be able to sleep without a decent drink.
We serve Lord Gortash.
Come on! At least let us take it to a doctor. My friend's niece, let her go.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
Your patron may not enjoy you shopping around the divine, Warlock. It bothers me none. Be welcome, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares. Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive.
Ready or not. A very penetrable pocket.
Crime can pay, but not.
Let's move.
Welcome back, child of faith.
Let's prowl. Thank
Caught with your hand in a pocket.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Welcome back, child of faith.
Time for discretion. A quick credit. Let's have a rummage. Almost too easy.
Crime can pay, but
How delicious.
Greetings, child. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve? Of course, my child. Within limits.
Let's get on with it.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to this.
It's gonna pass. Blessed oblivious.
caught with your hand in a...
You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares. Welcome back, child of faith.
On the hunt. Don't look now. A little souvenir.
Caught red-handed.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Welcome back, child of faith.
Like a wraith.
Crime can pay.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Straight from the boulder's mouth.
Speaks well, that
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your...
Dad, my head's itchy.
Listen, pal, if...
Not everyone subscribes to...
Hey. Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
You ever heard of this many... Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top stock. Well, you should have considered that since your arrival, the truth. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. You... Nice try, but it's not gonna work. Lord Gortash, the headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of now. Guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
On tippy toes. On the hunt. Ready or not.
Your violence has...
The pen is mightier than the... Oh, that's horseshit, man!
Let's do this.
You have come far, I perceive.
You shall bring us, true children of the gate, into the light. Boy, I got my...
Watch yourself in there.
Tasha's still watch. Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Listen.
Not of late, unless you want more lordly wisdom. Straight in the boulder's mouth. You should have
The Unsung Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to me.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing man. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. Very funny. Go on inside. Welcome back. Don't break anything. Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the...
You know what? You're right. Who cares what the punters think? They're all drunks anyway.
Can't give up now.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder would had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self? Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. At least, I hope.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent. Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. I'm chasing down a serial killer who seems to kill without motive. Will you try doing that and staying calm? Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Very nice. Correct on most counts. You might prove useful. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed, pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... Oh, well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up. I've been working on an assignment. A side project of sorts. I think the removal of the hand is the key, but I just can't figure out how. Corpses without hands are showing up all over the city, together with dioramas of death and murder. It has to be connected. The brutality of it. The unnecessary brutality. My theory. The higher-ups don't want to hear that, of course. The last thing they need is public... I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets me into certain places, it keeps me out of others. Perfect. Unofficially, mind. As far as the higher-ups are concerned. Report back to me if you find anything. And thank you.
Damn the absolute.
Only Lord Gortash can protect us from the world.
Gortash just wants to make sure that there's no
As
mistake.
the absolute force.
The truth is the truth.
Together.
We trust our readers to make up their own minds.
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Will you please keep your eyes on what you're doing?
I'm trying to enjoy the festival.
Need something?
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however.
Yes?
Tadpole quivers, revealing...
Shit. Father's been taken. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. We'll have answers. Until then, may my father keep safe.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Of course.
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
Fine. What's on your mind?
No notes. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't... More likely it would just put a stop... You know what that offer truly entails, don't you?
If you're sure.
The belly of the city. How many people are born, live, and die within these walls, without ever seeing the depths of nature's beauty for themselves? I shudder to think. I've been... But honestly, you truly are a feast for my eyes. Nature outdid itself with you. Did you wish to speak? That was something I had dreamed about for some time.